Hello fellow engineers and welcome to Map, a game about maps. And despite its looks, this is actually a super cool game. So the idea is we have to like draw a map. Who would have thought it?
Not me.
So if we get our map out, you can see this is the island that we are currently stood on. So we've got to try and figure out, the game wants us to mark where this tree is. So if we just like, let's have a look at this edge here. So I reckon probably that's this edge here. So yeah, can you see like this indent up the top? That's what I'm looking at here. So tree is like somewhere around there, I reckon. So if we confirm position, that drops down and we are 0.0 steps away. So basically we were spot on. That's bang on the tree. Did you hear how they talk? They literally just say map. Map. But right, so we have a new one. We have to mark the sandcastle on the beach this time. So we're on a new island, slightly bigger, and presumably there is a sandcastle somewhere. There's also, ooh, a new landmark found. So this gets marked on your map, and you see it does have a north, south, east, and west. So we can use that to help us. And oh, look, there's the sandcastle. So can I destroy it? Well, I don't want to destroy things, no. But yeah, it's directly south. Well, presumably south. Yeah, no, north, because that is the shortest distance. So yeah, directly north of this, probably almost halfway between, probably a little bit closer to the bottom than the top edge. So let's confirm our position there. That drops down and almost, is that dropping on my head? Ow! That's right on my head. But again, 0.0 steps away. We get 3 stars. We move on to the next island. And this time we've unlocked new tools. So we got steps, grids, and distances, it looks like. Ah, hold to count steps. So, oh look, we can run. Oh, we can do circles as well. Probably don't want to do that, but how do I reset them? Yeah, just click. Okay, so we can now measure steps. If we have a look at our map, oh, it's got a grid. And look in the bottom right. So a grid is 5 steps. Okay, that is good to know. And we have to find the stones piled on top of each other. So probably not those stones. Aha, over here. So these stones, we need to work out somehow where they are from anything. Now there is a sort of flat edge here that sort of points directly at it. So if we have a look on the map, oh yeah, look, that's this flat edge there, and that ends right on a grid spot. Very nice. So if I go to this corner here and then I just measure steps, 1 2 3 4 5. So we know from down here a grid is 5 steps, so this should be directly there. Confirm position. Can we get another 0.0? Yes, we can. Right, tools unlocked. What is that? Don't know. But if we look at our map now, we're still on the same map. It says mark the cartoglyph. So presumably there's something on this island we got to find. What is up here? I'm seeing a box. Is that it? That looks quite glyphy, doesn't it? Oh look, there's a thing over here. Let's go stand on this. New landmark. And then, oh, this has markers. So north, east. Yeah, I reckon it's probably this we need to aim for, right? So if we have a look on our map, we're here. Never eat shredded wheat. So heading over that direction. So do I want to go from the middle of the grid? Yeah, perhaps slightly right of the middle. So we'll go from here and then 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I would say 5 is there. And then if we do 6, that is somewhere about there, I reckon. Let's hope that that is the cartoglyph. What are we looking at? 0.0 again. I found my calling in life. It's drawing maps, and not like the one on the thumbnail, probably. Right, next you have to mark the rabbit burrow on the east beach. Okay, well, we know east is this direction. So over here, there should be a rabbit burrow somewhere. I see a rabbit. Where is your hole? Where are we looking? Could be anywhere down here. I'm assuming beach is like this sandy bit, but I guess it could be any of this. Oh, is that it there? Yeah, it's in that tree stump. Okay, so let's just have a look on the map. Oh, why do we have a random tree marked? What is that? By the way, we can actually use a pencil to like draw things that might be helpful. There's also a crayon if you just want to color it in as well. That was a face, by the way. Spin the map. That's what I was drawing. But right, we have a tree. Yeah, if we look at this weird pointy bit, I mean, maybe I'm here. So from that point, yeah, that point is directly on a grid spot. From here, do I look at this tree? So yeah, look at that tree there, and then 1 2 3 4. So if we go from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, that puts us about there. I reckon let's confirm that position. Oh, 0.0 steps again. Spot on. Right, next, mark the cluster of starfish by the ruin. So this is a completely new map again. Gonna be way more difficult because it's massive. And yeah, first off, we've got to find the ruin, then a cluster of starfish. So, I mean, over here looks quite ruiny. Any starfish down in the water? Not that I can see. It's a bit more ruiny over this way. Oh, look, I found one of these. This could be handy. It hasn't given us the north, south, east, or west this time. But I'm sure we can probably figure out what way it is. Let's just try and find these starfish first. Oh my goodness, look what I found. I think I found a bridge. You know what that means? We need a bridge review. It's a stone bridge allowing you to cross this swampy, grassy area. It appears to have once been a pillar, but has since fallen over like a tree crossing a chasm. It's very narrow, and the lack of safety bars mean I have already fallen off trying to just review this thing. Also, the horizontal piece seems to precariously be resting against the foundation rather than directly on it. So I can only give this bridge a 0.9 out of 10. Bridge review. Anyway, I have found the starfish. The starfish are down here. And look, behind me is this. Okay, so we do have a direction. Is this on a grid spot? Yeah, it is. So I think now we just need to work out what way we're facing. So over that way is probably the closest way to the sea. So yeah, that will be south. So we're looking south now. So this way is looking east. So from here, we're looking out this way. So we're going to walk along this grid line here. So from the middle, let's count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that got us to this corner. And then I reckon if we go 1, 2 over to there, that should get us to where we need to go. So we want to go 5, 5, and then an extra 1. So about there. And then 2 downwards. I mean, I can. Oh no! I've just drawn the entire way across. You're only meant to hold when you want to draw. Got it. But yeah, I reckon that's pretty, like if I were to do that, that's pretty spot on. And then I'll just mark the same down that way. So I'd say 11 and then 2, which would be around there somewhere. Let's confirm position. 0.1. So close. I mean, we still got 3 stars, but it wasn't quite perfect. These characters just saying map the whole time is hilarious. No idea what they're saying though, because it's lore and I don't care about lore. Anyway, mark the ruin in the north. So we know we are down here. So the north is over that way. So yeah, up over this way, under our bridge. So there's a ruin over here somewhere. Is that this one that I found earlier? Yeah, it is. So we need to mark this. Let's have a look at northern coastline. So there's a dippy in bit there. Can you see it looks like that? So that is up here. So that means the ruin is probably down here somewhere. Is there anything better I could go off? I mean, actually, if I do a straight line from that marker up to that edge where I was looking, that is directly straight. If I just try and walk directly north, I should end up, yeah, in that gap. So I reckon from here somewhere, where am I? Just south of the white flowers, I can just do a distance 2 ways. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think from here, if we go down the exact same amount, so exactly in the middle, that's how far south we are. So if I go back to, it was the base of those, yeah, the base of those flowers. So if I now reset and go 1, 2, 3. Do I need to be in the middle of it? That could be 4 or 5 again. So I reckon somewhere around there. Assuming this is the correct thing. Let's have a look. Oh, 0.0 steps. Nailed it. Anyway, we've unlocked a shovel so we can dig for treasure. Keep an eye out for hints. Oh, nice. We can do digging. So, I can literally dig. I can dig anywhere. Right. They did say this ruin had, here we go. Look, some sort of treasure map. So we can see there's the divotty thing. So it is just north of us, sort of in the middle. So yeah, if we're there, I think it's going to be somewhere up here, which I'm guessing is here-ish. So let's swap to our shovel and just dig around here. Am I meant to just dig aimlessly, or am I meant to actually like work out where it is exactly? Yeah, I mean, it's directly between the like two pointy outy bits, but I don't really see where that is on here, unless it's not actually this end. Maybe I just assumed it was there because I thought that divoty bit was there, but I don't think it is actually. Yeah, we've got to find like quite a square divoty bit, and then I feel like the X sort of looks like a ghost, like shouting with two arms up in the air. So if I just work my way around the coastline, I mean, that could be the divoty bit because it's got a straight edge and then a bit more of a 45 degree it, and then as it goes round, it's got that indentation there, and yeah, I think that's what that is, the indentation. So I think the ghost is probably this bit. And that's one arm, that's the other arm. Well, no, actually, no, this is the arm, isn't it? Oh, yeah, look, the pointy bit to the left, I think that's this pointy bit. So it is just in the middle there. So from here, I've just got to go, this is that bit up there. So I've just got to walk around. Oh, this leads to the beach. This has got to be it, right? Yes, found it. Ooh, what is it?
Map.
Oh, it's maps. More maps. Right, from now on, you can find optional treasures to dig up. This island has 3. Ooh, we're on a new island. We need to mark the flower that is not white or yellow. And I guess find the treasures as well. So let's just have a little wander around looking for these flowers. Oh, look, there's a glyph thing there. How big is this map? This map seems huge.
It's not just big, it's huge.
Are there any? Yeah, look, there's one of these up here. I was going to say, are there any of these things? Because these landmarks very much needed. So that is there. Okay, does it tell us north? Oh, we've got west, we've got east, we've got south. So yeah, north is that way. This map is... How am I meant to find a flower that isn't yellow or white? Oh, I found one. Okay, right. Where are we? So the glyph thing is over here. So I reckon we just walk along this wall. Is this in a grid? Yeah, it is. So if we head south and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we're on this wall. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're on the flowers. And I've just trampled the flowers. The only flowers that were this color on the whole island. But yeah, right. So 5 down, 5 across puts us there. So confirm position. 0.0. Lovely. And then mark the corner of the ruin by the dead tree. Well, there's the dead tree. So we've got to mark that corner. Okay, well, I think we know where the flower is. We know where that is. So that means we know where this is, right? Because, yeah, there's the flower. So if I just grab this, that's where I am now. I imagine that's probably 5. So let's just go over here. Yeah, that was basically 5. And then up this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. So I think from our green point, we went along that way and then up. So I think the corner of the room by the dead tree is here. Yes, 0.0 again. Map. All right, then we've got to find the cartoglyph, which I have already found. Oh, look up here. Ooh, is that a treasure clue? Is that an X marks the spot? So do we have to find tree like logs that are in this orientation? And it's in the middle. Could mean anything, really. Right, okay. Cartoglyph is down here. What am I going to go off from down here? I guess I just come look at the coastline. See if there's any obvious bits. I don't think I actually know where I am. I should probably... Let's try and figure out, like, where this is compared to the marker. So, oh, look. I just found treasure. Hang on. That's definitely a treasure map. So there's like a foot. Presumably that's like an any bit. But, oh no, look, there's the foot. Oh, so it's down there. Okay, we know where one treasure is. It's on that bit. I'm gonna go find that now, I think. I'm still gonna head upwards to see where this thing is. Okay, we're here. So from here, I want to go southeast. That would be this direction. So if we head down this way, we should see that dog leg bit. Yeah, up there. So we know the treasure is down here somewhere. Yeah, down there. So let's get the thing, do some digging. Found it straight away. It had a rabbit sticker inside.
How exciting.
Right, anyway, if we go, I think the Carto thing is like down this direction. So I can either go directly south, then follow the coast till I find it. Or west. Yeah, let's go south first. So very thick wood there. But we've gone south to some sort of point. So south. I think we're on this point here. So from here we can work round until we find the cartoglyph, which I think was just, yeah, up here. So where were we? Here, went around a little bit. Let's just go from here, what I think is south. Right, so looks like we're in the middle of a point. So we're on this point here. Let me just mark that. So I think we're there somewhere. Is that useful? Because I don't really know what way north is. Although I guess, actually, yeah, I do. If I look over there, can you see that bit of land there? That's this very straight edge. So perhaps I can use that. No, I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure. Because even if I work out how far north we are, how am I going to work out how like, other direction we are? I might be better off from here. Oh, if I go to this wall, actually. Yeah, look. There's already grid things here. Yes, because that goes to here. Okay, so that's how we solve this one. We go from here and we walk this direction. So can I jump? I can't jump up. So that was 5 to there. Then another 5. Oh, they're all in grids. So I've literally just gone 1, 2. I imagine I have to go to the next one. So that will be along this one to here. Then this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5 is there. And then 3. No, I did that wrong. I was going the wrong direction. That's why marking this was actually quite genius. Because I went down. I was meant to be going across. So that was my initial 3. And then it was 5 and then to 8. So 1, 2, 3 about there. I reckon it's about there. I'm so glad I drew this and worked that out. Because that really helped me. What are we on? 0.2 steps. 3 stars. All right, marker ruin. That's 3 by 2 steps long. So that's 1, 2 by 1, 2, 3. Oh, do you think that's what this one is? Let's measure. 1, 2. Yes. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's this one. We've just got to mark this on the map. So question, where's the nearest griddy bit? So yeah, from here we'll head north. So we've got 1 grid to that point. I think the next wall will be 1. So 2 grids to this point. Yeah, then it gets a bit trickier. So let me just mark on. So 1, 2. So we got to there. Maybe if I go this way. So right now I'm stood. I went back 1 and then left 2. So I think I'm stood here right now. So if I just go down this way, yeah, can you see that line down there with that wall? Keeping that like straight and getting to that side of the church. Yeah, so that's there. I might try and do another 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So that basically gets us to here. And then 1, 2, 3 back. So from here, 5 was to there. And I went another 5 and then 3. So I reckon it's there. This could be terribly wrong. Let's just measure whether we think it is 15 from this. If we just go like here straight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Then I can just follow this along. And then we're 5 away again. So yeah, probably more like 16. Oh no, I just said the number. No, the one where the guy goes 16. But yeah, I feel like that sort of means I want to be like 1 step up. I reckon let's confirm position there. Oh, look at that. 0.0. It was 16 steps. You can't write that. You cannot write that. Dig up the treasure 13 steps north and 7 steps west of the tower. Okay, well, this is the tower. So we want to go 13 steps north. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, somewhere along this line. Depends whether I go from the middle of the tower or not. But then 7 steps west. So, I mean, I feel like it's probably straight down this path. So if I just go 7 steps this way, that leads me to here. So let's get out our shovel and dig. We've got the treasure. Ooh, what is that? What is that? Oh, it's a protractor.
What?
Mark the highest point with flowers. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to attempt to climb up these hexagons since they are the bestigons. Are they hex? Oh no, I think they're octagons. Right. Oh, look, there's flowers up here. Looking around, this is probably the highest point with flowers. Oh, look, we got another bridge. We got another bridge and one of these. So from here, ooh, it looks like we want to go a diagonal. Right, so if we're here, we actually have the diagonal marked on. Oh, I can zoom in as well. Okay, that's quite handy. Oh, look, I can rotate it around, make it wider and stuff. That's quite handy. I think I can add a pencil to it, right? Oh, I can press the line to draw a line. Oh, wow. Okay, so this could make things a bit easier, perhaps. Oh, look, I did draw a circle. Right, rub all that out. So let's just work out what direction is what. So we got a little island north. So that way is not north. Oh, look, down there's a little blob. So that is this edge here. So we're probably stood here facing south. So that's south, which means that way is north. Don't know why there isn't. Oh, there is a little island. It's a little octagon. It's all right. That's where we are. We want to go to the flowers that way. So if that's north, that's west, and then that's southwest. So they're down this direction. So I guess from the middle, we just count steps. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, what I can do with this is mark that on at 7. So that's set up to 7. Then I can shove that there, rotate that around so it goes the right angle, and then just draw that with a line, then move that out of the way, and then I know that this should be there. Confirm position, 0.0. Oh, we've done it again. We've done it again. Mark the wooden planks on the beach. All right, I think I did actually see those. Yeah, look. Here are the wooden planks. So what do we have to guide us? Probably that circle. So you're assuming that that is this circle here and we're looking north. There should be a little divotty bit. Yeah, a little divotty bit. And that points right at it, basically. 1, 2, 3. So if I just change this to 3... probably 3.5-ish. But yeah, if I then shove that in there and then just rotate, then the planks are probably there-ish. Confirm position. 0.0 again. All right, mark the stone basket with the hammer. What? Oh, is that this? Stone basket with the hammer? That's got to be this, right? There are other stone baskets, but they don't have hammers. Yeah, right. So I can sort of see it's basically halfway in between, maybe a bit more this way. So if I just mark that with a crayon, it's like there-ish. And then the trouble is I feel like it's like that direction, diagonal. But yeah, from this octagon, we're sort of heading straight up. Oh, it feels like there should be a better way of doing this one. I know it's going to be up here somewhere. What can I use to get to that? I don't know if you're just meant to gamble or not. But right, from here, how many steps to our line was it? Probably 8. So if we set this to 8, we know our line was there somewhere, and then we try and pick a direction. I think it's got to be somewhat like that. This is, if this is anywhere near close, I have done a good job. So I'm going to guess it's there. There's probably a better way of doing it. Ooh, 1.8. Let's try again. I mean, maybe it was more that way. So we'll try that. Oh! Oh, 1.1. I mean, at this point, I am just cheating because I've just seen that I was like sort of in the wrong direction. So yeah, that's spot on, 0.3. Ooh, multiple missions active in the same time. You can submit them in any order. Mark the red rose bush. So that's straight ahead from where I am now. The trouble is, where am I now?
Where are you?
So you've got 2 small little indents. So, oh my goodness, we could be anywhere. There's 2 islands. Oh, by the way, I think I'm up here. I think they're the 2 indents. I think I'm there at the moment. Let's just have a look to the right. Yeah, look, that's the square we saw. So that's this square here. But yeah, I've sort of worked out I can't just pick a random direction. I mean, it is sort of in line with that edge. It's like in line with that edge, I would say. I just need the distance. So if I try and go from the edge like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll just set up the length to be 6. I think it was already set up for 6. Right, then we do that. So it should be there. I'm not sure how confident I am though. Screw it. You only live once. Oh, 0.5. I mean, we've got 3 stars, so we'll take it. We're a little bit off. Right, mark the red poppy flower in the grass. Mark the red hanging flowers. So we just got to find some extra red flowers. All right, up here. Oh, and red flowers up there. Okay, so I found all the flowers. Is there a marker thing anywhere on here? Yes, I found a marker. So where is that? On this island here. Do we know what way north is? I mean, it's pointing directly up from the island. So east and west and north all have water. So yeah, I think that's east. That's north. And that's west. So yeah, north is that way. So I guess I could measure from the middle to that grid line. and then from there down to the grid line, and then we can at least work in grids. So to get to that grid line, it's sort of where these two indents meet. Although I can't walk from the middle. But yeah, sort of like there. 1, 2. Is that in line? Yeah, I reckon 2. Oh, I can measure that, can't I? I can literally measure it. I can do that and then move this over to here and measure what that is. So yeah, it is 2. So then from there to the grid line, it's that far, which I reckon is just 1. Yeah, so from here, 1. So yeah, grid line there. So I know that this is a tower, so I can use that from elsewhere on the map. So if I head like over this side, I can see that there's the tower. So I'm like here now. Right, north is pointing at me. So how am I going to work this out? Are there any other edge? Oh, look, there is. There's a really straight edge along there. Ooh, that could be helpful. So that is this edge here. A nice little port. So that goes to this corner, which is right on a grid line. So I think what I want to do... Oh, are these like one step away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that is handy. So I can go 2 steps and then sort of just thread the needle to get the distance, because it looks like those red flowers straight ahead are right on this edge. So yeah, if I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then I know from here we can put 6 in, and it's going to be from this corner, not the 2 over where I actually went from, but like that. So that is where the flowers are. So red poppy flower in the grass. Wait, flower? Flower or flowers? I would say plural. I'm confused now. Was I meant to find just one? No, that's got to be it. Let's confirm position. 0.0. Banging. Right, so now it's just the hanging baskets. So maybe I can do distance. Yeah, I may be able to do distance from this thing again. So if I just go from this edge, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I went too far, but 10 was to this corner. So I probably want to go back 1. Yeah, I think 9 is better. So I sort of know that 9's going to be like there-ish. Mark that on. And then I just need the horizontal distance, maybe just from these poppies. So what I can do is move that to the middle of the poppies, and then I'll just do this whatever distance it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll just quickly grab a 6 distance and then wang that there. And then we should know that on this line, in line with the green. So that's in line there. That's in line there. That is the green. Confirm position. Hanging flowers, 0.6. Oh, what? That's not 3. It's not 3 stars. Well, you can't win them all, and we're on to another map. But I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to say peace, love, and map.